Hi, my name is Maggie Victoria. I'm an early childhood education major here at Spring Hill College, and I'm here to talk to you about Vocabulary Spelling City. Vocabulary Spelling City is an online supplemental resource that's used to facilitate word study in the classroom. There are over 35 interactive learning activities that are highly engaging, and they can be accessed through the website as well as the app. Something that I learned was that 70% of comprehension problems are related to lack of vocabulary. This is according to the National Research Council. What's happening here is that it's not that students are not being taught vocabulary, it's just the fact, the problem of retention. Are they really retaining and absorbing this information afterwards? So what we're going to focus on today is I'm going to walk you through the website, and there are pre-made lists, word lists that can be used, or even new ones that you can make yourself, vocabulary lists. And these word lists can be used to practice, teach, and assess in the areas of spelling, phonics, writing, and vocabulary. So we're going to walk through this website together. I'm going to show you a couple of games, and we're going to start by creating our own word list. So if you go on your toolbox, my toolbox, you have my dashboard, test results, my students, writing assignments, but what I want to focus on today is list management. So through list management, you can create your own list. There's new preset lists, and right here I have some lists, sight words week 1, week 2, and we're going to create a new one, create a new list, and we're just going to continue, and we're going to name it first, sight words week 3. You select your grade level. These were for first graders, so we're going to go ahead and put elementary, and you just fill in your words. These are just a few words to show you how to get through it. And there you have it. You can even add a description, which are sight words with ending AP. Once you have it, what's really cool is that you can hover over your mouse, and it even gives you a definition. If you like that definition, you could save the changes. For example, for the word map, gives you various definitions, and if you like that definition or you want to add your own, you can. So you save the changes, and there you can go to save and assign. Once you go back, you can go back to your toolbox, back to list management, and what's really cool is that you can it gives you the list, the grade, and what do you want to do with this list. Now there's a lot of different things you can do to practice vocabulary. There's learning activities and games, and right here on the left side you can see you can do activities with vocabulary, spelling, phonics, writing, and language arts. So for example, if you can go to phonics, there's various activities in Spelling City that let the students see and hear the words used in context. For example, one good one that I like is Teach Me More. So you go to play,
Welcome to Teach Me More. Select the buttons below each word to learn more about it.
go ahead and click Start.
Then,
What's cool about it is you have different things that you can do with the word. So spelling.
spelling. Then, T-H-A-N. Then, spelling.
Syllables.
Syllables. Then, there is one syllable in this word. Then, syllables.
Sounds.
Sounds. Then, then, sounds.
And last, context.
Context. Then,
I run faster than I walk.
introduces a second opposing idea. Then,
So this is just one of the ones that you can do. Then there's, you
Spelling.
can go back. And depending on the area that you want to focus, there's also activities that are sound recognition, and these are also helpful for beginning readers and those learning English. So you can go back here, and there's activities such as initial sound speller, final sound speller. So let's look at initial sound speller. Play.
it's time to listen for initial sounds. Do you know what initial means? Initial means at the beginning. So the initial sound is the first sound you hear at the beginning of a word. Let's listen. Find the missing initial sound that correctly spells the word.
Van.
So it gives you the word, and then you can hover over the options and see what they sound like.
W. T.
So then you would click.
That's right.
Van. A. It.
So then you can hover over the choices again.
T. It. It.
So then you click.
That's right.
It.
So that's just another one of the examples that I really like. These are just words and activities for teachers. There are plenty of tools that you can use. You can go to your assignments, for example. And the assignments page, it allows the teachers to basically differentiate learning for the students based on their individual academic needs. You can even create groups for the assignments to keep everything nice and prepared. For example, you go back to list management, and in list management, it gives you what you want to do, group or review list. With group, it basically means that you can create a group for specific students and their abilities right now, or even review lists. You can do it for the whole class, or you can create individual ones based on where the students are. So overall, Vocabulary Spelling City is really a great resource to include in your classroom that really helps schools implement space practice and multiple exposures to really help students build and retain their vocabulary. Some great ways to include Vocabulary City in your classroom is, as mentioned earlier, you can create your own lists, you manage them on the computer, the students have access to it, it's clean, it's fun, it's fast, and you can really just replace the traditional spelling test. Instead of having them pull out a sheet of paper and you dictate the words out loud in the classroom for 10 minutes, they can come into the website, do a little review, play some games, and once they're ready, they can go in and just take their test online, and then you can track their progress. It really is very effective. It's engaging. The kids love it. And not only does it help with vocabulary, but the games have integrated phonics, writing, language art lessons in there as well. So it really is a great resource. I hope you consider it a use in your classroom. And thanks again for listening into the presentation.